Hi there, welcome to the channel. Backpacking in Mexico is one of the best ways to experience the real Mexico. Beck and I had the pleasure of backpacking throughout Mexico for 4 weeks. In these opening scenes, you'll get a sense of what's possible to see and experience in Mexico on a 4-week trip. With this amount of time, you'll be able to see many of Mexico's best beaches, cenotes, waterfalls, Mayan ruins, and plenty of other natural and historical attractions. Following this introduction, we'll show you our 4-week itinerary in Mexico. This involved visiting Cancun, Valladolid, Merida, Palenque, San Cristobal, Oaxaca, Mexico City, Tulum, and Chetumal. After showing you our travel itinerary, we'll showcase the best places to visit in these areas. By watching this video, hopefully, will inspire your backpacking adventure in Mexico. And if you're looking to spend about a month in Mexico, this video will highlight all of the places that are possible to visit in this amount of time. So, our journey started from home in Manchester. We booked a deal flight to Cancun with TUI. We spent 2 nights in Cancun, with the highlight being our day trip to Isla Holbox. After that, we got the bus to Valladolid, spending 3 nights there, before getting another bus to Merida and spending 3 nights there as well. We then left the Yucatan Peninsula and headed to the state of Chiapas, where we spent 3 nights in Palenque and then 3 nights in San Cristobal. After that, we got a long bus ride to Oaxaca, where we again spent 3 nights, before getting another bus to Mexico City and spending 3 nights there. We then got a flight back to Cancun and a bus down to Tulum, where we spent 3 nights. Our final destination in Mexico was Chetumal, where we spent just 2 nights. We then crossed the border into Belize, where we picked up a bus to Belize City and a ferry to Key Corca. This started our 2-month trip throughout the rest of Central America. So that's a snapshot of our Mexico 4-week itinerary. As mentioned, the first destination we visited during our backpacking trip in Mexico was Cancun. From there, we spent an enjoyable day trip to the popular island of Isla Holbox, where you can soak in beautiful white sand beaches. From Valladolid, we did the non-negotiable trip to the world-famous Chichen Itza, which lived up to the hype. Our one tip is to visit early to avoid the crowds. Valladolid is well known for having many breathtaking cenotes. In the video, you'll see snippets from our trips to several of these cenotes, including Cenote Sultan, Cenote Sumula, and Cenote Exquequén. For information about how to visit these cenotes, click the link in the description below, which takes you to the Mexico category page on our website. From there, you can access the posts we've published about these cenotes and about most of the places shown in this entire video. From Merida, the main activity that we did was visiting the Uxmal Mayan Ruins. We also visited the yellow city of Uxmal, but didn't record any footage there. After seeing the highlights of the Yucatan Peninsula, it was time to explore Chiapas. Starting in Palenque, we first visited the incredible Palenque Ruins. On our second full day in Palenque, we did an organized group tour which visited 2 amazing waterfalls. The first waterfall that we visited was the Misol-Ha Waterfall. which you can actually walk behind. After seeing Misol-Ha Waterfall, we headed to the Agua Azul waterfalls. The name of the waterfalls comes from the turquoise color of the water, directly translating in English to blue water waterfalls. During our time in San Cristobal, we did another organized group tour to the immense Sumidero Canyon. The popular full-day tour includes a boat ride, which allows you to experience the natural wonders of the canyon. From San Cristobal, we did yet another group tour. This time, we visited the El Chiflon Waterfalls. Hands down, the El Chiflon Waterfalls are some of the most beautiful waterfalls in Mexico. Overall, Beck and I really enjoyed our time exploring natural attractions in Chiapas. We highly recommend visiting Palenque and San Cristobal as part of your backpacking trip in Mexico. Whether you have 4 weeks or less time, it's worth visiting Chiapas. After visiting the El Chiflon waterfalls, the group tour visited Lagos de Montebello National Park. The area has loads of stunning lakes, which you'll explore on a raft and also on foot. After spending about a week in Chiapas, we headed further north to Oaxaca. One of the most popular tourist attractions to visit from Oaxaca is Hierve El Agua. Honestly speaking, Beck and I were a little underwhelmed by Hierve El Agua. But away from this main attraction, you can walk to an amazing petrified waterfall. There are only 2 of these types of waterfalls in the world, so at the very least, it's worth visiting Hierve El Agua to visit the petrified waterfall. From Oaxaca, we also visited the Monte Alban Ruins, which is one of the oldest cities in Mesoamerica. Interestingly, the city actually belonged to the Zapotecs, not the Mayans. For sure, these ruins are worth adding to your Mexico backpacking itinerary. After a busy start to our Mexico backpacking adventure, Beck and I enjoyed a bit more downtime in Mexico City, chilling around and exploring the city itself. The major day trip that we did from Mexico City was to Teotihuacan, which is yet another impressive Mayan ruin complex to visit in Mexico. As mentioned before, from Mexico City, we flew back to Cancun and headed south to Tulum. One of the easiest places to visit from Tulum is the Tulum Ruins. The coastal setting of these ruins helped them to uniquely stand out from many of the other Mayan ruins in Mexico. After spending the morning at Tulum Ruins, Beck and I also fitted in a trip to Akumal. Here, we enjoyed a snorkeling tour, swimming amongst turtles, stingrays, and tropical fish. The Coba Mayan Ruins is another popular historical site to visit from Tulum. On a day trip to the Coba Ruins, we also recommend hiring a bike and riding to some of the nearby cenotes. Our Mexico backpacking adventure finished in Chetumal. From there, we did a day trip to Bacalar, which is a beautiful small seaside town in the southeast of Mexico. Beck wrote an excellent blog post about the best things to do in Bacalar, so we highly recommend reading that piece to help plan your trip to Bacalar. Again, click on the link in the description below to check out all of our blog posts about the places you've seen in this video. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and we hope we've helped you plan your backpacking trip to Mexico.